Welcome to my channel. This is Miss Debbie in the flow. Not always, but when I can be, it's best. This is a brand new channel. The rest has always been for my horses or for other activities that my husband and I have been doing. I changed the name out of inspiration. I did a practice video yesterday because it was inspired. And I'm just inspired to do this. People have told me to do it, suggested I do it, asked me to do it. So here I am. I recently started drawing different oracle cards. In fact, I have some downstairs. I have some up here. I have 3 new decks. Here's one. The Golden Future by Diana Cooper. Kyle Gray created this one. Angels and Ancestor Oracle cards. This one's beautiful. I think I might open it first. And then I got Soul Coaching Oracle cards. And these are by Denise Lynn. Aren't they beautiful? So I have to admit that I have been thinking about doing this for quite some time, probably a year. But I had horrible internet, and so I didn't think I could do it. As it turns out, I probably could have, because I could have just done it like I am today and then upload them. I've been watching Karen from Ask Your Guides since she started, I think, in October. And since then, that's when I started buying different oracle cards. I had this one by Doreen Virtue for years. I've had this one for years and years. Healing with the Angels oracle cards. But I hadn't gotten into the habit of using them like I have now. I believe my angel tribe, and you'll hear about them, are people that have crossed over in my life over many years. Many years. But I'll tell stories about them as we go. I also bought this book recently because Karen is going to do a book club. I encourage you to go watch her. She's excellent. I'm a retired teacher. I've spent the last 2 years healing, almost 2 years, 2.5 years healing. I lost my mom in the fall of September, or in the fall, September of 2022, and went back to work. I didn't handle that very well. I was exhausted. I'd lost my joy and needed to heal. So I retired at the age of 65, like in 1 week. And now I feel like I'm ready to be more public, if that makes any sense. We'll see. We'll see how this all goes. Today, I thought I would pick one of the new oracle decks. They're still in their wrappers. I think it's this one I'm going to open, okay? Because this one is drawing to me. I've been incredibly intuitive all of my life. And I've known things before they happen. And then kind of go against with some of those knowings. Got myself into situations that I probably shouldn't have. But I've also followed the breadcrumbs to the positive things too. So, I think that's how you learn. You learn by trial and error, and I definitely have done that. Trial and error. I'm also a writer. I spend a lot of time writing. I have many, many, many journals full of things that I've written. I have a blog that I've written. I've written in Deborah Lupien's meditation challenge. We just finished 21 days of meditation. A meditation challenge. It was our 5th one that I have been part of, all 5 of them. Every single time I do a 21-day challenge, it's life-changing. So, I just got this open. It's not too shiny now. What's the back say? We are surrounded by countless guides who want to share their knowledge with us to bring healing and change. Among them are the angels and ancestors, including images from Celtic, Native American, Aboriginal, and Earth-based spiritualities. Angels and ancestors crosses the divine between all cultures to bridge the gap between this world and the next. It is a powerful tool, ready to help you unlock the answers that are waiting within you through the divine and ancient wisdom of the angels and ancestors. It's by Kyle Gray. He is one of the UK's youngest, most sought-after angel experts and the author of 6 books. Apparently has a website, kylegray.co.uk. And then Lily Moses is a visionary artist who paints when she sees from what she sees from a deep meditative state. And she also has a web page. These are not wanting to open. All stuck together. Now, I have been learning that you need to clear them. I just got these yesterday. So they have all the energy of those that have touched them from creation to being boxed to being shipped to being carried by somebody who brought them to my home. So we have to make sure we clear them. Guardians of the 4 corners, Mother in the earth, Father in the sky, angels, ancestors, sacred ones, I call on you and welcome you here now. Ooh, looks like it has its own little player. Can you see that? See, now to me it's backwards, but I think when I upload it, it'll all be forwards. It's a 55 card deck with a guidebook. Here's our guidebook. This is fun. It's quite thick. I usually read through them. Guardians of the 4 corners, Mother in the earth, Father in the sky, angels, ancestors, sacred ones, I call on you and welcome you here now. Okay, let's see how long they're. Sometimes they have a prayer in here. Let's see if there is one. Introduction. Congregating within the hidden spiritual realms are angels and ancestors who are using their wisdom to help heal the earth. We can access this incredible force of love, but first we must be willing. This oracle will help you forge that connection. I'll read all of this later. The deck explained, the sacred ones, 30 wise ones of times gone past. This is a gathering of incredible souls who are dedicated to passing on ancient wisdom from beyond. They are shamans, medicine people, lay people, warriors, and merchants from the 4 corners of the earth. There are 12 guardian spirits who all bring miraculous messages of guidance and healing. These are the keepers of the directions and the angels of the elements, which I love, and that protect the magic circle and shamanic practice. There's warrior symbols, there's seasons, And then back of the card, which I haven't opened yet, I looked at. Back of the card. The back of each card in this oracle deck features two enigmatic symbols, the owl and the drum, that feature in the shaman card. In many traditions, including Celtic, the owl is the keeper of wisdom, who has the ability to go between the spiritual worlds. The sacred drum is the instrument used the world over to introduce trance-like states that facilitate the ability to go beyond the veil. Interesting. I have 2 drums, and then I have lots of owls. I don't know if you can see this owl over here. See my shoulders in the way. There's the owl. There's also a sign over there that says Miss Debbie. One of my students made that for me. That's where I got the name for the channel, Miss Debbie. In the flow. I'm currently in my, what I call my spirit room. Here's some things from, see if I can find it. That's my dad's collection. My dad. This was given to me. It's about listening. My dad gave me this. My mom, there it is, had these pictures hanging in her house. And then these are pictures of my kids when they were little. Some more things my dad gave me up here. On the other side, if I ever show you that side, there's some eagles and a picture of my mom that my dad had painted for her. And some other things in here that I call it the spirit room because of those things. So this goes really well with this room. Suggests we create a bond with our oracle cards. And there's a connection ceremony. It says I need some privacy and space, so I'll have to do that alone. Oh, when you're ready, hold your cards in both hands and say this. Okay. It talks about having a sacred bond with your cards. Guardians of the four corners, Mother in the earth, Father in the sky, angels, ancestors, sacred ones, I call on you and welcome you here now. Thank you for creating a sacred and safe space around me so that I can develop a bond with this oracle deck today. Okay, and then it keeps going. And then there's a fast and easy. Face east and say, I need new glasses. Guardians of the east, angels of air, thank you for bringing your presence and blessings. Oh, it keeps, look at this. Lots and lots and lots of things to say here. I will have to do this on my own. Raising the vibration, storing your cards, cleansing your cards. There's a cleansing ceremony to say this prayer, which is short. I think I can say that, this one. Guardians of the four corners, Mother in the earth seems to be common. Father in the sky, angels and ancestors. With the sacred smoke, I clear away any negative energies or old energies that stand between me and my greatness. Thank you for cleansing these cards so that they can represent the honor only the light. Thank you for kissing them with your sacred wisdom so that they will reflect positive, uplifting, and accurate messages once more. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And so it is. I also have, let's see if I can find it. Lupian's book. Here it is. This is the workbook, but I think it has the prayer in it. Maybe not. Where'd my other book go? I had it here. Maybe I took it downstairs. Let me pause you. I'm going to pause. Pause you for a moment. Here we go. I found it. This is my friend and mentor. And maybe even coach in some respects. Encourager, supporter. Meditator, What else can I say about my friend Deborah Lupien? Always with 2 B's, guys. I love that. Anyway, she wrote The Path to Hearing Angels and Guides, a 21 Days of Meditation, which is what I was talking about that I had participated in. And so I like to say this prayer when I'm about to open the cards. I have it on my phone, which I'm using right now, so I don't exactly know which page it's on in here. I have it marked. Well, you know. Okay, here we go. Divine Creator, it is my intention to open a clear channel to my Akashic records through which only light and love and truth and light will flow. I'll finish the rest myself in case that's just better. So shall it be for now until eternity. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'll ask her permission if I can read the whole thing. Okay, here we go. Ooh, look, there's more inside this one. Can you read that? I'll read it. It says, I set the intention that whatever is gained from the lessons learned from this tool will be dedicated to the growth of all beings in all places. Ooh, that's beautiful. I really like that. And it talked about the drum and the owl on the back. Take off the paper. And apparently you're supposed to knock 3 times. And then touch each card. So we'll do that together here. Isn't that beautiful? So that's the drum and the owl. What else do we see? Looks like antlers and bells. Why, of course there's bells. I am a bell. I collect bells. I love it. On the front, here's the first card. You know what I really like about these is they are not shiny. Druid, hold the space. And look, do you see the feathers? I also love feathers. I see some faces in here too. Okay, so I'm going to touch each card. Here's one, Earth Mother. Elder, healing through the lineage. Great teacher, learn from spiritual experiences. I truly believe in that. Hermit, retreat and recharge. Guess who's been a hermit the last 2 years? Me. Except for writing. I've done a ton of writing. High Priest, intend and create. High Priestess, harness mystic power. Look at her wings. Gorgeous. Knight, be brave and honest. Wow, these cards are beautiful. Medicine Mother. Honor your inner knowing. We all need to do more of that. Oracle, wait for important information. Boy, do I have a funny story about that. I have a magic glass, I call it now, because it shows me pictures. I set it down on the counter and little pictures show up, and it's been about a year since that started. And somebody told me they were oracles. This is how new I am to oracles. And I had to look it up because I didn't know what it was. And I kind of panicked. And then I started getting pictures in my coffee froth. When I pour my coffee in to the mixture of creamer and protein powder, there were pictures. Well, I guess I'm supposed to see oracles. So then I started buying oracle cards. Peacekeeper. Sage. Seer, see beyond the current situation. Shaman, trust in higher forces. This is a beautiful card with the owl and the drum and the feathers. Aren't those beautiful? Shapeshifter. She-wolf. I'll go through them a little quicker. And then we'll draw. Oh, here's beautiful. You guys ever seen a fox? Here's spirit fox. I've seen them a couple of times in the wild. We had one in our arena. We have horses, so I saw one in our arena. Our neighbors have seen it quite frequently. Oh, there's two stuck together here. This one's pretty. Tell I like the owls. Wise one. Grow within your current situation. Be the light. Ooh, this one's beautiful. Another owl. Animal guardian. Earth guardian. Well, we need to do that these days. Guardian angel. What a gorgeous card. The feather. Heart guardian. I have hearts too. You probably noticed. You can't see it. Shh, over my shoulder. It's over there. Magic guardian. Medicine guardian. Mirror guardian. Speaking of mirror, I had so much trouble getting my cameras to work right. I didn't know what I was doing. I actually got very frustrated. Water guardian. And then these are a little different. Surround yourself with protective energy. It's got the same back, but it has, probably need to see it like that. Arrow. Surround yourself with protective energy. This is drum. Dream and journey. Here's one with an eagle. See from a higher perspective. Moon. Mountains. Snake. Year of the snake, guys. Transformation. Stag. Trust and thrive. Sun. Enjoy success and happiness. Autumn. Release the old and rest. Spring is a bunny. What else do we have here? See your seeds grow. Summer, bask in joy and light, the bee. And then winter is take care of your needs with a wolf. All right. We have our cards and we've touched them all. I've blessed them. I've knocked on them. Now I shuffle them. I like to shuffle mine with when I see the backs. I like to shuffle them like that, and I also like to shuffle them like this. Normally I draw 3 cards at once, and I do that. I don't know why I do that, to tell you the truth. I was asked that by a friend yesterday. Another person who's been supporting me to do this, encouraging me to do this. I love it. So here I am. And so I've been drawing 3 cards, and most of these guidebooks tell you to draw 3 cards and do past, future, or past, present, future. It'd be this way for you guys, right? Past, present, future. I don't do that. And I didn't even realize I didn't do it that way until my friend asked me that yesterday. And I thought, wonder why I do that. Wonder why I draw 3. I always draw 3 almost. And I think it's because it's a story. That's what I told her, and I'm sticking to it. It's a story. I get a story when I draw 3. I can look through the guidebook, especially when I'm writing. I usually take a picture of the 3 plus the front of the guidebook because I don't want to I want to make sure that everybody knows where they can get these cards when I'm using them. So I do 3, and the way I do it is because I learned how to do it from watching others. You wait till they pop. Let's see if you can just do this. You wait till one of them pops, and now they're brand new, so they may not be as easy, but usually you should ask a question. So for the collective today, is there a special card that you would like me to read? That would be for the collective. Anybody who's watching this, what would the message be from my angelic tribe and your angelic tribe, because we all have them? What message would you like to give us today? Oops, that one feels like it's coming up. I should probably not show you right away, right? We'll figure it out. What do you see in this picture? How does it make you feel? You can see there it's stag, and I can't read it mirrored. Trust and thrive. Oh, how interesting, because guess what? The year, my word for the year is trust. So I'm not surprised that stag and trust and thrive would be the card. Now I have a little stand. I don't know if it's going to help us here or not. No, I'd have to set it up here. Might have something. Let's see. Need one more. There, you can see the card. And let's see if I can find what it says here. Oh yeah, it talks about all the different ways you can draw. We're just going to do the one today. I have to look for stag. Oh, there it was. Alphabetical, it looks like. There's no numbers on these, which is interesting. Lots of times they have numbers on them. You can add the numbers together. I don't know enough about that. I know that it's a 9-year, which is an ending. And I know that 1 means a beginning, but I don't know a lot about it. Okay, where'd the stag go? Star, spirit. If it was alphabetical, it'd be right here. Okay, well, let's look in the index. I wonder if it's one of those in the back here. It's a warrior card or something, right? I bet it. Seasons? No. Stag. Here it is. 134. It is one of the warrior symbols. Interesting. Stag is a warrior symbol. Let's look at and see if they tell me what warrior symbol means. We'll learn this. Here you go. Right here. Warrior symbols. When I was writing one of my books, I had a dream in which I was shown symbols that could be used to receive powerful messages directly from my guides and angels. When these warrior symbols appear within a reading, they can reveal important information that will help you understand what you need to do next. There are 9 symbols. Interesting, I just said the number 9, and this is the year 9. There are 9 symbol cards, all bringing lessons and indications of growth. The sacred ones of times gone by would watch for omens in nature in order to divine the outcome of a situation. These symbols act as these signs within the stack. How interesting. I got to read this one part over. The sacred ones of times gone by would watch for omens in nature. How many of you guys do that? I know I do. I'm always looking for omens in nature. And then I write about them. What did I say? 134, right? 28. Aha, stag. Okay, it's quite long. There's an extended message. I don't know if I'll read that today. Stag, trust and thrive. Come alive and thrive. Stand in your light and glory with grace and majesty. About. The stag card brings graceful and powerful medicine into your life. In the Celtic traditions, the stag, with his crown of antlers, is known as the king of the forest and is a totem that brings protection in challenging times. In Native American traditions, he is greatly loved, for stags and deer have provided food for the family and materials that have allowed them to create medicine items such as drums, rattles, and smudge fans. Although the stag has been hunted in the past and still is, he has strength, dignity, and poise. When this card arises, it can also represent fertility and sexuality, without an opportunity to explore your sexual side with your spiritual integrity supporting you on that journey. Maybe we do have time to read this. Extended message. You have an opportunity to thrive. Trust in all that you have to offer, all your gifts, strength, and power, and make the most of it. You were born to lead, and this can only become reality when you are willing to put yourself in this position. Stag energy allows you to feel safe because the antlers keep away anything that could interfere with your intelligence and presence. And their strength gives you the power to be agile in your thinking. Well, these are all things I need. You are being encouraged to retain your dignity and be proud of who you are and all that you've accomplished. This, in turn, will give you even more power to thrive. Onwards and upwards. Glad I read the rest of that. We live on an old Christmas tree farm, and we have a lot of deer. We do not hunt them. We used to. My husband used to, but I don't. Never been a good deer hunter. And this property, we call it Whispering Hearts, is a safe place for the wildlife. We have fox, we have deer, we have pheasants, lots of wild turkeys, eagles that fly over, many, many, many birds, hawks, owls, great horned owls. Last summer, I saw a badger, a wild badger, and he was respective of my space, which was good. I think he's lived here a long time and we just didn't know it. So our home is a place of wildlife and the spirits. And Whispering Hearts is the name of it. Because my husband and I met because we can whisper to each other. And we have our horses and our animals. Someday you'll meet Tilly. She's our newest member of the dog pack. She came from a friend of mine. I was not ready for another puppy. But she has stolen my heart. And I'm sure she'll be around. All right. So for today, I loved this deck, loved this card, loved this message. And thanks for coming on this journey with me. Have a fabulous day. Manifest a magical day or more. Thank you.